Welcome, chefs. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients, and you must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dishes on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And you must use red mullet, Shishito peppers, watercress, and hot cocoa mix. Exactly 20 minutes for the appetizer round. Starting now.
The first thing I pull out is red mullet. And I'm excited because I love fish. It's something that requires very little cooking time. So the dish I'm gonna make is a cocoa and fennel dusted red mullet with a spicy fumet with the fish carcasses.
I've known Flannery for 13 years. It's a good feeling to know that you're competing against people that you respect. But obviously the goal is to win. Looking at this hot chocolate powder, the only thing I can think of is to use this as a flour coating to cover the fish and then pan fry it.
I have 0 experience with red mullet. Bollocks. But I know that I don't want to deep fry anything in chop today. I think I'm going to make a seared red mullet with some Cajun spices and a bit of wilted watercress on the side.
The first thing I start doing is break down my fish, and I notice that there are tons of pin bones. I immediately think about chopping the fish up. The dish I'm going to make is a crispy cocoa-crusted mullet fish.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Step back.
Bravo.
Chef April.
I made a crispy cocoa-crusted fish with a cucumber watercress salad.
I think you really shined on the salad here. It was super fresh, and I like the flavors that you put together on the vinaigrette. But the fish just got a little bit dried out here because it was cut small.
Next, we go to Chef Chris.
Yes, we have a Cajun seasoned seared mullet over a black bean ragu with some wilted watercress.
My fillets, these were cooked perfectly. I mean, the skin was nice and dry.
I like the balance of flavors in here, but I got some pin bones. This is a difficult piece of fish. You have to take that time to take everything out.
And next, we have Chef Flannery.
Today I've prepared for you a spicy watercress broth. It's with a cocoa and fennel dusted red mullet and broiled shishito peppers.
This is a beautiful looking soup.
Thank you.
I think you did a great job developing flavor. I mean, the fumet itself is complete. There's salt there, there's body. The pepperiness is probably a combination of the watercress itself, a little bit of the shishito.
I love the textures that you have inside as well with the peppers and with the fish. Unfortunately, the fish isn't cleaned very well. There's a lot of pin bones.
And finally, we go to Chef Danny.
Today I prepared for you a ginger and cocoa pan-fried mullet fish with a watercress and frisee salad with a pan-fried shishito pepper on top.
The fish is cooked nicely. It looks beautiful. And presentation is clearly one of those important factors. But the fish itself just is really kind of flat. It's flavorless. It has no salt.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef April, you've been chopped. Congratulations on making it to the entree round. Chef Chris, Chef Flannery, Chef Danny. Please open your baskets. And we have pork belly, artichokes, cherrystone clams, and baby apples in syrup. You have only 30 minutes to make your entree course. Time starts now.
I pull out cherrystone clams, and I'm inspired to make like a New York clam bake with pork belly bits with some potatoes.
This is a pretty bad basket combination for me. Growing up in an Orthodox Jewish home and never eating shellfish or pork, you don't really know how to work with them as much. My mom would probably sort of turn her head the other way if she had to see me use the basket. The first thing that comes to my mind is I can make a clam chowder. The pork belly is a great flavor additive for a clam chowder. The first thing I'm doing is rendering the fat from the pork belly.
My mother was a dreadful cook, and she used to cook pork belly, and she used to boil it. She would say belly of pork stew, and you would just shudder inside because you knew it was going to be just bloody awful. I want to make a seared pork surf and turf and a potato artichoke hash.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Step back. Chef Danny.
Chefs, today I prepared for you a New England clam chowder with pork belly lardons and diced artichokes.
The artichokes, they're oxidized, right? I don't think they were in acidulated water and they're not cooked enough. I'm also tasting a little bit of burn.
Yeah.
I think when you added wine to the dish, it flamed up. And I think that's the burnt flavor that we're getting in here. It's not very appetizing.
Next up, Chef Flannery.
Today I prepared for you a New York-inspired clam bake with artichoke hearts, sweet and spicy pork belly, and some new potatoes.
The color of the broth is a little off-putting. Maybe when the artichokes and the acid came together with the clam liquor,
Yeah.
you know, the timing was off, and it creates this grayness to the sauce.
Looking back, I probably wouldn't have served any of the cooking liquid, so I apologize.
But I think the clams are cooked perfectly. Another thing, the pork, I mean, is really so punchy that it almost takes away from the rest of the dish.
The pork is incredibly tasty. I think that's the highlight of the dish.
Chef Chris.
Today I made my interpretation of pork surf and turf. It's a seared pork belly with potato and artichoke hash, baked clams, and an apple sauce.
So speaking of turf,
Yes,
I saw that you dropped the pork belly on the ground.
Oh!
I feel like I can't eat this food.
I totally understand.
Including the pan sauce. Because I would just take this pork belly and put it aside and eat everything else.
But the clam's great. You rendered bacon, and then you further seasoned breadcrumb, and then you baked it off.
The fact of the matter is, I think these are the best clams of the round. And that's the frustrating thing, because we don't get to taste your pork.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Chris, you've been chopped. Chef Flannery, Chef Danny, please open your baskets for the dessert round. Check it out, acorn squash, orange sherbet pops, sour cream, and wheatgrass. Exactly 30 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
After seeing the sour cream in the basket, I know I'm making this like silver dollar pancake recipe. But I know squash takes time to cook, so I have to just get to that first.
I try and stay within my comfort zone. And French toast just seems like the easiest thing. And I'm going to candy the acorn squash and mix it with sour cream, mascarpone, orange zest, orange pops, and orange juice.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Step back. Chef Flannery.
So today I prepared for you wheatgrass pancakes with a sherbet sriracha syrup and roasted acorn squash.
Sriracha syrup, very
Yeah.
bold. I was a little leery of the chili sauce, but it works.
Thank you.
My issue with the pancakes seem a little thin.
I was happy with how the batter came out, but I can tell you that I've never made those pancakes before with wheatgrass, and I've never made that meringue before.
Chef Danny.
I made a wheatgrass pamperdue with a roasted squash cream.
I really like what you did with the squash. You made it creamy, and you brought out this sort of creamsicle flavor.
Thank you.
I think the misstep on this dish is the actual pamperdue. Because the custard that you dipped it in is green, you could exactly see the center part has no absorption of custard at all. And I think what's happened, it's basically toast.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Danny, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Flannery Colton, that you are the chopped champion. And $10,000 is the prize that comes with that title. Congratulations.
Thank you.